The Padres already have their secret weapon, as this player is waiting in the minors and could be a massive impact on this team. And I think we should talk about it. Hi, welcome back to another episode of Padres Digest with your host, Andrew. Today, we're diving into the minor leagues and finding some good players. And by good players, I mean this one specific player because he's been looking good recently. Let's talk about it. As always, please subscribe for more Padres Digest morning player showcase. One day I'll make a good name for it. But let me show you this guy whose name I'm going to mispronounce a lot. Jonathan Peralta just won the player of the week. Today is the 21st of July, so it's a little out of date, my bad. But in just 3 games, he has 5 hits, 1 double, 3 home runs, 7 RBIs, and 2 walks. Jonathan Peralta, we'll talk about that in a second. But he is looking... he's looking good. 4 straight games with a bomb for Jonathan. Peralta is the first Chihuahua to hit a home run in 4 straight games since Brandon Dixon in September of 2022. Who remembers Brandon Dixon? That's a name. But since June 1st for El Paso Chihuahuas, he's hitting 311, 427, 519 slash line, 15.9 walk percentage, 20.1 strikeout percentage, weighted runs created plus of 127, 100 being average. Prior to June 1st, he was not hitting as good. Let's put it that way, right? So he is hot right now. He is hot. So I am proposing the question, if Brooks is clearly not working out, right? Let's put Brooks down. Let's bring Jonathan Peralta up. Why not? What's the worst? He could be an option for a bench bat. So I want to start with these 2 things. I kind of showed it already, right? But AAA hitting profiles, Jonathan Peralta left versus Trent Brooks right. Peralta has more juice while Brooks has better plate discipline with less swings and miss. Peralta has 36 points in expected weighted on base average, is 3-ish years younger, and is a switch hitter. So of course I have some stats to show you. This is from Prospect Savant, so not the same website, right? Firstly, I want to point out that he's not on the 40-man, so we'll have to... I don't remember how many we have on the 40-man, but I feel like last time I checked, we have less than 40, so we could easily add him. His MILB stats for right now, though, he has a 303 average, 11 stolen bases, 12 home runs, 69 nice RBIs. So he's a good hitter, right? And a lot of stuff are in the red. Prospect Savant score of 74, which is obviously better than average. On base average, everything is looking good. Red, his strikeout percentage, he does strike out. He doesn't walk a whole ton. It's around average, right? Whiff percentage, he whiffs a lot. But he hits well. He's fast. He hits well. He looks like a guy who could seriously be a really good threat for this team. Or for the Padres, if we sign him. Here's him compared to Trenton Brooks. Obviously, Trenton Brooks does have some good red stuff, but not as good and older, like we said, as Peralta. But one thing I also want to point out real quick, one last final thing, because I know you guys are probably not watching this part yet, and you already typed in the facts. I'll tell you the fact in a sec, but let's read this real quick, right? He's hitting 303 with 900 OPS in AAA. I always wonder why we don't bring guys like this and give them a chance, but there must be a lot at the front office that I don't know. Trenton Brooks had 1,000 OPS before being called up, and see how that transitioned. PCL is a notorious hitter-friendly league, so I think most look at underlying performance over numbers. Yes, AAA El Paso is Colorado Rockies. It's the Rockies Stadium. It's Coors Field, right? You could bunt, and a ball would become a home run. When we've seen it with Campusano, right? Because speaking of Campusano, here's his numbers. Better. In every single way, they are better. He doesn't have a hit in major leagues. And I know we haven't gotten a lot of chances. Luis Campusano doesn't have a hit. So take with that as you will. PCL, Pacific Coast League, is a hitter's paradise. AAA, not as good as obviously as MLB. So are these stats something that could translate to the major leagues? No one has any idea whatsoever. No idea. Absolutely no clue. We are speculating, right? My point is that we've already seen Trenton Brooks for however many at-bats, right? Clearly has not worked. Send him down. Try someone else. We need slug. We need bench bats. What hurt could this move make? Right? How could this hurt us? Like, I just feel like at this point, why do we need to look for a bench bat at a trade option? If we do, fine, right? If we bring in someone like, I don't know, Vogelback, or whoever, right? No, it was Rowdy Tellez. I already forgot. But why do we need to look super hard? Let's try at least until the deadline. Try out some AAA players. I don't see the problem with having someone with these stats playing for us on the bench, right? And maybe you could say like, yeah, he needs more at bats. He needs more like consistent at bats to improve. But he's already good in AAA. Why not try it? Why not, right? Maybe they want to tweak some things in AAA until he becomes an actual MLB ready player, but we don't need an everyday starter. We need a bench bat who has slug. I think, personally, he is an option. A genuine option. And then was that all I had for this? Yeah, I mean, but just look, right? 311 since June 1st, 4 straight home runs with a bomb. And I know, PCL, again, is a hitter's paradise. But let's dive in just a little deeper, right? Just a little deeper. 50th percent in exit velocity, 90th percent exit velocity. He hits the ball super hard off the bat. 113.7 miles per hour is the hardest he's hit off the bat this year so far. 113 is insane. And that's why I keep making the case, right? It just looks better than Trenton Brooks. I mean, let's look at colors and numbers. Like, you can't tell me to look completely different. Again, Luis Campusano kind of throws a wrench in my point, but I don't know. Like I said, it's just risk versus reward, right? Risk versus reward. I just paused my video on accident. Sorry. Risk versus reward, like I was saying. I mean, maybe you guys feel differently. Let me know in the comment section. Do you guys think that I'm crazy and I shouldn't expect a random AAA player to perform in the major league level? Yes, I am a little crazy. I'm going to agree with you. I'm going to agree with you off the bat. Yes, I'm a little crazy, right? But my point, why not? Why not, right? What's it going to hurt? So do you think I'm crazy? Do you want to see him in the major leagues, or do you want to keep him in AAA, have him develop a little more, or just rot there? Because, like, we don't even know who he is. He looked pretty good in spring training, if I remember correctly. But again, that was April, so I don't know. But yeah, genuinely, I think he's good. I think we should give him a shot. I think you guys should let me know if we think we should give him a shot. Or, again, is he a bust like Luis Campusano? Let me know. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. As always, have a fantastic rest of your day. And of course, if you have any players in mind you want me to talk about, please let me know and we can talk about it. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Have a fantastic rest of your day. And as always, go Padres. Goodbye. I gotta wait 5 seconds. Sorry. Goodbye. Thank you for watching. Goodbye. Okay, now goodbye.